Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into something that many people misunderstand when it comes to visualization and manifestation. You know how most people sit down, close the eyes, start imagining something they want, and then feel frustrated because nothing changes. Honestly, that was me too for a long time. Have you ever visualized a dream car, a beautiful home, a loving partner, or business success, and then opened your eyes only to feel like nothing shifted? Maybe you even wondered, am I doing this wrong? If that sounds familiar, stay with me because by the end of this video, your entire approach might shift completely. Let's start with a key insight that very few people truly understand. You fail to manifest your desires not because you cannot visualize, but because you visualize as a version of yourself that does not yet have what you want. Think about that for a moment. Why would someone visualize something? Because they believe they don't already have it, right? And that very belief communications to your consciousness, to your inner world. I am lacking this right now. Here is the paradox. You are trying to become something by reinforcing the idea that you are not it. Have you ever felt like contradiction inside yourself? I want it so badly because I don't have it yet. Catch that feeling. It is precisely what blocks you, girls. Today, I will walk you through four key ideas that will help you access visualization from a completely different state of being, a state where you do not try to get something, but rather choose a timeline where you already have it. Before we continue, let me ask if you could wake up tomorrow already being the version of you who has what you want, how would that feel? Would you breathe differently, speak differently, carry yourself differently? Let yourself imagine that for a second. All right. Let's begin. So, principle one creation is already finished. There is a powerful idea that comes from Neville Goddard. Creation is finished. Everything that ever could exist already does in consciousness. You are not here to create something brand new from nothing. You are here to select the version of yourself and the timeline in which what you desire is already real. Let's play with that idea. Imagine standing in front of a giant library. Each book represents a version of your life. One book contains the life where you struggle financially. Another book contains the life where you are wealthy and calm about money. Another contains the timeline where you are deeply loved. Another contains where you are incredibly healthy. If you liked the video, please hit the likes button. Which book would you choose to open? And more importantly, why are you holding on to the one you are reading right now? When you visualize, you are not fantasizing, you are previewing a timeline that already exists. You are stepping into a different version of yourself. Try saying this: I am not trying to get there. I am allowing myself to remember I'm already there. How does that sentence feel in your body? Light, hard to believe, inspiring. Notice the sensation. And secondly, you don't create a vision, you enter it. Most people think imagination is something happening inside your head, like a movie screen in the mind, but imagination is much deeper. When you visualize, you are not making up something unreal, you are accessing something that already exists in a different layer of consciousness. Think about the last time you had a vivid dream in the moment. Did it feel real? Did you feel emotions, sensations, maybe even smell or touch something? Visualizations work similarly. It's not you pretending, it's consciousness moving to a different layer of reality. Have you ever had a visualization where it suddenly felt real, like we were actually there? Maybe you even felt emotional or came out of the smiling. That's the energy that matters. Let's try a simple experiment together right now. Imagine holding your phone, feel its weight, the coolness or warmth, the texture. Easy right now. Imagine holding the steering wheel of your dream car. How does it feel? What material is it? Leather, sweet, metal texture. Can you see the dashboard lights? Can you smell the new car? Pause and try it for a moment. What happened? Did it feel a little more real than before? That's not fantasy. That is alignment. Thirdly, girls, don't manifest things. Manifest the version of who has done. People often say, I want money, I want a partner, I want success. But the universe, consciousness, your inner world, however you call it, does not operate by desire. It operates by identity. You cannot get something while emotionally claiming you don't have it. You must become the version of you who naturally has it. Ask yourself, How does the wealth me feel about money? How does the loud me feel in relationship? How does the confident me walk and speak? How does the successful me make decisions? Instead of asking, how do I get it? Ask, who am I in the world where I already have it? Let me ask you something. If tomorrow you wake up and your life had already shifted into your ideal version, what tiny things would change first? Your posture, your morning thoughts, your tone of voice, your mood working in the room. Write those down. Start living them now. Even in the small ways, you think change happens after you receive. Reality works the opposite way. You receive after you change who you are being. Timeline weaving, not visualizing. I like calling this process timeline weaving instead of visualization. Visualization sounds like a fantasy exercise. Timeline weaving sounds more accurate. You are observing a version of your reality that already exists. And here's how to do it effectively. Use your senses, feel texture, hear sound, smell, signs, test atmosphere. The richer the sensory experience, the more real it becomes. Include people. Imagine someone congratulating you. Wow, you really did it. How does it feel to drive that car? Your home is beautiful. Would that feel good? Emotional, surreal in a good way. Spend time in the scene, not 30 seconds, a few minutes. Let yourself sink in. Enjoy it. Why rush your dream reality? Walk as if during the day. Open your eyes and keep the feeling. When you walk to your car, imagine the new one. When you check your bank, imagine the updated numbers. Let the future bleed into present. This is not delusion, it is identity training. You are not escaping reality, you are selecting it. Here's your takeaway. You don't visualize to get something, you visualize to remember who you are already in another timeline. Ask yourself often, which version of me I'm choosing right now? Am I being the version of me who has it or the version who wants it? What would the future me today? Let this be fun, light, playful. You are not forcing change, you are relaxing into the truth of yourself. Everything you want already exists as a version of you. You are not chasing your dream, you are remembering it. Thank you so much for being here today. If this resonated, tell me in the comments which version of you are stepping into starting today. What is one behavior or belief you will adopt right now? Did you feel something shift while listening? Please follow me for more. Thank you for listening.